Hopefully it works. Yes! I'm gonna figure out the Stream Deck shit after all. So, when last we left our intrepid adventurers, I'm just gonna let this happen. Hang on. Thank you, nerd. Bestest nerd. And the cat. Thank you, cat. Okay. Because I knew that was coming. So, now that we are... Atkinson! We love Atkinson. Snoop oops. Thank you, Nerd Lord. Atkinson has sub now. He can have emotes. Okay, so when last... I'm just gonna wait. I know that look. I don't know what she's doing, but I know that look. Are you just very pleased with yourself, Kat? For what? You got your Fengman Zoom. I heard it. Well, I can't make it happen again. Yeah, I heard it. I might have to make it a button on my Stream Deck, yes. But I did hear it, so it did go. It definitely went, I promise. Because you got your Fengman Zoom and you got your Possum Presence Ira Cat thing. Okay, so, meanwhile, at the Hall of Injustice or some shit. Okay, so when last we left our intrepid adventurers, they were trying to help. Well, they had gone on a search for a missing person. Her name is Rose. She is an elf, and they found Rose and another missing person, Gorn, who had been trying to lead Rose around by basically putting snacks in front of her face like she was a dog because yeah, she got feeble-minded. So you guys got her back to eventually to Karis, and you are picking up at the medical college. So there are a lot of people, and Rose is really panicking because there are so many people. So what are you guys doing? I mean, Gorn is just kind of petting her. Oh, right, that's right. You have her. I forgot you do have her wife. So she's upset that there are that many. I forgot about that. Sorry. How dare? Yeah, no, she's. Yeah, no, absolutely. So Thank you, Dorothy Kitty. So yeah, she's not super happy, but she's absolutely fine. So you choke on spit, and then you take her to the medical college, and you are, after a little while, I need a drink apparently, sorry. Yes, indeed. Met by this looks like a kid. She's about 3.5 feet, 4 feet tall. Um, nerdy, nerdy, nerd, nerd. 3.5, 4 feet tall. Black hair, really narrow gray eyes. Looks up at you. And hello. What seems to be the trouble? I heard you folks needed some help. She needs the fix. She's broken. Rose is broken. Yes. Brain don't work. She she looks over and she goes, "Oh." Walks over, and Rose is relatively not super tall, but Rose is, significantly taller than this little tiny gnome, obviously a gnome. And the gnome says, "Hi, Rose. My name's Mana. How are you doing today?" And Rose just, does the mumble, 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 mumble. Oh, I see. Looks at I lost her name for a second. Give me a second. Fen. Uh, looks at the wife and says, are you two together? Can you help me take her somewhere where we can get her taken care of? Is that okay? And Fen nods and they disappear for a while. And when they come back, Rose looks completely different. Um, Fen Fen and Rose come out, and the gnome comes out behind them, and she says, I'm so sorry. I haven't met any of you. My name is Manna Keller. Who are who are you helpful people? Manna Keller, Keller. That's a great question. Are you asking her? It's a great question. Hi, Gary. Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Tama, it's lovely to meet you. Uh, I I'm the director of, they call it metaphysical health, but they anything that's not wrong with your body, you come to me. Like anything that goes wrong that isn't physical, you come to me or one of my doctors or professors, and we'll be able to help you out. Hopefully, we're we're not miracle workers, but we do our best. And the rest of you, thank you. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Somebody got my joke. Yay! I'm a bad person. Yeah, I liked it. That is actually a great question. That's true. She actually doesn't, but I'm sure somebody has and explained that you're local, and she, like, somebody just starts up a conversation with you and she just kind of picks it up from there. So, yep. I I'm afraid Fen and Rose points up at the two ladies might need more help. Of course, you're not beholden to them, but if you're interested, we would appreciate your assistance to find out who did this and why, if at all possible. Of course, I'm sure you're busy people, so I'll let Rose and Fen explain. Excuse me. I'll let Rose explain what she knows. Unfortunately, it's not much. It appears whoever did this to her got the jump on her, as they say, and she's not sure what happened. Just that she suddenly wasn't herself anymore. Looks up at Opal. And you are? Oh, that's lovely. That's so lovely. Thank you. And what about your friend here? Looks at Everk. Nice to meet you. Yeah, she does, and then like I stopped, but she does, yeah. Gotcha. Yep, yep. If you'd like, we can all go into my office and discuss this. Um, I do have some notes that might be helpful if you'd like. Right? Um, so Gorn. Okay, carry on, citizen. Do tell. Okay. I mean, there are a lot of people here. It doesn't work. No. Just kidding. No, absolutely. Like there are enough people that nobody really realizes you're there. Gorn and Rose have been talking in the corner, and they seem to be like having a very emotional little cute thing. And everyone roll me a perception check if you like. I'm gonna sneeze at some point, and it's gonna be bad. Nice. Nope. Nice. Okay. Sneaks McGee. 18. 18 will do it. Okay. So if you got a 20 or high, oh, excuse me, if you got Mouse, you hear them talking, and you can tell that she's still really confused because she doesn't know what happened and he doesn't know what happened. The three of you who got a 20 or higher notice that there's like what she remembers and what he remembers, they're not arguing, but they don't line up exactly. Like they like, oh, I found you on the side of the road. No, that can't be right. I remember very clearly being in this little clearing by some trees away from the road, yada yada yada. And they say their thank yous and whatever. And unless someone wants to ask him anything, Gorn is going to excuse himself. He actually does eventually have to get to his own personal business. So if nobody needs him, he's gonna scamper off. Okay, that sounds fun. Let's do that first. Gorn leaves. It is probably about lunchtime, a little after. He leaves. He goes and gets something to eat. Mouse, let me know if at any point you make yourself known to him. Otherwise, I'm just gonna. Sorry. There we go. Oh, fucking phone. There we go. Okay. So, goes. He gets himself like a cheeseburger, and he just sits there and quietly eats. And he's got kind of this look on his face like he's a little troubled about something. And then as he eats and carries on with his business, he looks a little happier, a little more, content. And he gets some supplies for the road and stops by and sees a couple of people. One of them is a shopkeeper for a potion shop, and one of them is a just goes to somebody's house and says, "Hey, everything's fine. I'm sorry I worried you." Blah blah blah. Like just stops, has a quick chat outside their house, and scampers off. And then he makes a not a beeline, but he makes kind of a lazy beeline to get out of town to go the direction of Bix, which is a town to the southeast. Okay. Okay, sounds good. He departs. Um, the rest of you, minus Mouse, um, are led into Mousy, my computer mouse, that is, led into this really cozy looking office. Um, you can see like these bookshelves are very aesthetic. The books are all like valid medical books. Um, but there's a bunch of couches and little like squishy chairs. Um, everything looks very comforting, very kind of muted, peaceful earth tone colors. Um, and Mana, that is, Dr. Keller, leads you all in, opens her door and just gestures for you all to go in if you want. Okay? Squishy chairs. There are enough squishy chairs for everyone. The two ladies that you have been helping sit on a couch and kind of sit there. Like Fen just sits there very awkwardly, like she's clearly very happy to have her wife back, but also has no idea what's going on because her wife doesn't know what the heck is going on. So, um, Dr. Keller goes through some of her notes, and this is I'm just gonna give you this out of character because it's easier to explain this way. Obviously, whoever did this is very powerful, and for them to have done it without being seen is a little bizarre, for lack of a better word. Do 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 do. Uh, and then Dr. Keller asks if anyone has any questions about or any more information or questions either way. Any clues? Rosa looks down and like does like punches her hands together like I'm doing right now and goes, "It was supposed to be a surprise, but it doesn't really matter now. Sorry, Fen." And Fen just goes, "What? Wait, what were you doing?" And Rose says, "I know that I know that Fen has always wanted to know her birth parents." And Fen just like makes this not a face palm, but like, "Oh no, what have I done? Like what happened?" And Rose continues and says, "I have been doing some digging for a while and calling in some favors, and from what I could tell, I had gotten a lead, and I had a notebook with a few pieces of information. I don't have a great memory, to be honest. So I had several pieces of information, and I was supposed to meet a contact. I don't have a name. I never had a name, but I was supposed to meet a contact at X coordinates, and she gives them to you. Uh, and we were supposed to exchange some information, and I was, of course, going to pay for this information. And I waited, and that's all I remember. Like, I was just standing there, and then I met Gorn. Uh oh. Uh oh. And then I met you people. And then I met you people, gestures to the party, and like nothing makes sense while any of that was going on. I was standing in the middle of a clearing off the road, and then everything is this confusing blur until, what, an hour ago? And Dr. Keller is like furiously writing notes, like taking all of the copious notes. And she says that absolutely makes sense. That particular kind of magic can be startling and absolutely terrifying. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Where? Yes, you're fine. Feeble minded. Yeah, that got wonky. Yeah. I let me make the correct joke. Give me a second here. Yes, is the short answers. Uh, your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. But seriously though, she because always Spaceballs. She had basically got different pieces of information from a few different people, put them together, chased down leads, and even with that, she just kind of hangs her head and she said, I was just getting anonymous notes, honestly. I was getting anonymous notes. I have some of them at the house in a box in a place where I knew Fen wouldn't look. Yes. Yes. I was to be at that place at a certain time, and they were to provide me with a name that I clearly never got. What is that noise? It's okay. I was like, did I do that? Fresh one. We can still hear it. Dork. I don't know, man. You were not. We have the same headset. I know it wasn't lit up. Probably hit the wrong button, you dork. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, we can hear your face. He's using a different computer. Anyway, um, and Fuzzy. Now he's clear. uh, this nerd doesn't make noise till he suddenly does. Alright, well, I'm gonna let him figure it out because he's not here, so it's fine. So, yep. So she assumes that whoever did this to her also took all of her stuff. So she doesn't have, um, like when you guys, and that makes sense because when you guys saw her, Gorn had his stuff and she was just like eating stuff, not literally out of his bag, but he was feeding, like getting stuff out of his bag to like feed her and take care of her and stuff. So she didn't appear to have anything on her. Yes, with feeble mind. Mm-hmm. for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I've been working on this for a while, but I didn't have any remotely concrete information until recently, and what I do have now I don't. Mm. I can't say for sure, but and the two elves talk amongst themselves for between themselves for a second, and well, I guess half elf, whatever. Anyway, the two ladies talk amongst themselves, and they're really like, and Fen goes, I mean, what she had is more than I knew, but it all tracks with what I do know. So I uh Fen also had a, and she gets quiet for a bit. Sorry, she gets quiet for a bit, and then she, when I was a child, I I never knew my parents. I was in some sort of orphanage or boarding school that I literally cannot remember. And there, I was just randomly found one day wandering around by a priest and had nothing on me but clothes and some snacks and some water. So I don't remember my childhood before I was, I'd say, 10 years old. There's just nothing. But all of the places and times that she has match up. So I don't know who would know that without without actually knowing more than they're letting on. Oh, that she doesn't know. She doesn't know. She has no idea. Um no, it was not. Let me grab my mappy here real quick. Do 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 do. Not settings. File Explorer, please. Maps. Maps. Damn it, maps. Okay, so she was found near. Okay, now I can switch to it now that I know what I'm talking about. So she was found outside of Dellen, which is kind of in the lower right corner before you get into this weird bubble peninsula thing. So she was found to the east of Dellen, just wandering around in like rags and, the equivalent of eating a bag of potato chips. Decently, yeah. I mean, you're not like familiar with everything, but you're familiar with like the map in general, yes. It was correct. It was in the it was in the middle of nowhere, so whoever I was supposed to see wouldn't have. No one was going to stumble upon this random location unless they were trying to go there. Maybe some baby sheep. It was significantly off the road. Oh, absolutely. Well, she can remember where it was. So she did give you coordinates. So, yeah, so if you show her a map, she'll show you where it was as well. Also a dead drop system. Random places throughout the city. Hi, Brackus. Brackus. I was asking some apparently not discreet enough questions to some people who might have more information. And she kind of just glances over at the doctor, and Dr. Keller is still taking notes, and she realizes everybody's gone quiet, and she looks up and, oh, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me excuse myself for a moment, and scampers out. And Rose says that she has been talking to some less than savory individuals. One of them, let me see here. Okay, so she was getting dead drops. Where's that note? Sorry, my apologies. One of them used to work for the city guard in Greencast, and then was kind of forcibly, which is to the southeast, like way southeast in the country, and he got forcibly relocated for um, police brutality. Is the short version. In like the last 10, 15 years. Now, especially Karis, like he was forcibly relocated in that he lost his job and had to move somewhere else, and Karis was far enough away that most people weren't going to bother to ask a lot of questions. He is a private eye. Don't beat him up. Yeah, yeah. Yes, exactly. Of course. So, real quick for Okay, so you guys get ready to leave, and you realize Mouse has been standing there for an indeterminate amount of time. Most likely they came in when Dr. Keller left, but there's really no telling. Like, Mouse just kind of, oh, oh, there's Mouse. They're back. Uh, roll me a roll me a d20. You've heard of him. You would not get along, and you know this, so you've probably avoided him, is my guess, because he's kind of a dick. Um, for those of you up there who are newer to the campaign, about 25, 30 years ago, there was this big Western invasion in which, like, the entire West section of the country just went to shit because some people of various types, of various races and or powers, were including vampires, but not limited to vampires, um, came in and just nuked the place, figuratively speaking, of course. Since then, so in the past 25 years, there has been a crackdown on anyone who is not um, normal, which is to say, um, they're even kind of to some extent suspicious of religious types. So anyone with who has any unique or different powers. Some of the less common races. Um, okay, so it doesn't apply to any of you. It has kind of gotten that way. Certain cities are worse about it than others. Karis doesn't give a shit. But some cities don't have like good official temples. They're just kind of falling into disrepair. Mostly it's people who are like empaths or people with telepathy, shit like that. Um, Psionics are real bad, that kind of situation. So everybody is suspicious of everybody. There's a very see something, say something culture going on, and people have just kind of, for the most part, been whipped into a frenzy of, oh, my neighbor's doing something I don't understand. Maybe I'll report them. And the Green Cast Guard was singling out minorities of those types and using it as an excuse to power trip and beat the shit out of them. Yes, that's basically exactly what it was. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, it's basically Texas. Yes, ma'am. Older than that. I never really thought about it. Why? Oh, sorry. Um, let's say 15, 20 years. So they're like 50. Rose might be a little older, but which. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yes. Yeah, probably. Because possible reasons. What's on your brain, Cat? What do you got? Fair. I got it. Yep. Right. I was letting that joke, I was leaving that joke alone for someone else. I'm very excited it was used. That's fair. It's several days away, but that's definitely an option. Continue. In that general direction, yes. That would be great. Again. Heck yeah, as it should be. All the face punching forever. Yes. Alright, so, you know that this guy. Where's my map? Probably in the campaign stuff. It's definitely sand. I don't know what you're talking about. Also that. Jesus. Yes. Taffy and coffee. It's taffy. Taffy. I mean, that sounds about right, honestly. Okay. So, hee hee! Laffy Taffy. Uh, yes. So you guys know that you guys are in. Well, let's go to here. We're gonna switch over to this map. So looking at the city map here, you guys are in red 4, which is in the bottom right quadrant over to the side. The really big thing is the medical school, which is where you are right now. You know that generally speaking, um, Swan, the private dick, is somewhere in the blue areas, so top right. He has Mouse knows this too. He has kind of a weird schedule and he's not super predictable, so you might have to go hunt him down. Yeah, he doesn't like the market area and whatever. That's a great question. He probably does. Probably does, to be honest. Also possible. Heh. All right. So, what is your? Yes, yes. He is normally trying to make this bigger so I can kind of scheme this. Excuse me. Um, Let me look at something real quick. 13. Okay, he's normally he has an office over in blue. Let me get back to this. Sorry. In blue 13, which is the long building clear on the right side. Punishment. And you want your punishment, do you? Want your punishment. Okay, fine. And his office is called Swan's Pond. That is a joke that one person gets. I can tell by the finger. That would be hilarious. Swan is a super mutant behemoth, thank you. And he would be like the size of a dump truck. Yeah, the size of a house. Everyone, please roll me a D100 for absolutely no reason. Barry, you do not have to roll this, meaning you know what it is. Fair enough. What did you say, Kaze? Okay, that's a D12. 32, okay. Two 32s. Ah, no, it was me. I rolled a D12 by mistake. Um, Eberk and Opal, you see this, sorry, one second. Sorry, I'm waiting on a message. Okay, so Opal, what race are you again? I'm sorry. That's right. Okay. So, a you see a dwarf and a human, a very small human with a cat and a very handsome looking armored gentleman, and then this person in some robes, and then another person in a like a big, metal or whatever you're wearing, let's be honest, because you know where this is going. And you see a sign, Eberk and Opal. You see this, like, as you're turning a corner, you see your own faces on this little, like, this big reverse wanted poster where it says, well, what does it say, Barry? Tell me what it says exactly. All of you. You're beautiful. Well, I mean, obviously not Ira's face, but yes, all five of you and your cat. Ira's like, shit. Well, you see it now, Tama. It is. You do look very nice. I saw. That is also true. The mascot. Oh my gosh. Yes. And that's what's fun about this. Probably like a, let's say wood. This one is particular. This particular one is wood. That's a great question. Barry, this is actually the second one you've seen. Roll me a D100. Probably not. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, why not? It'll be funny. Little, just a smidge. You are not. Raise your. I like how Tama doesn't care about herself, but not that cat. Kaze, do me a solid. Roll percentiles. Because that's never suspicious. It's fine. Yes. Angry cat needs coffee. So is my soul. What did you say, Kaze? Okay. Nothing happens, and that's fair. I mean, that was actually good, so that's a good thing. Let's everyone roll me a perception check real quick. You find 5 more. Just kidding. Okay. 89. What? Okay. High enough. Um, everyone but Opal, because Opal is looking at that cloud that looks like two pigs fucking, as one does. Well, it was, but it's a different day, so it's a different cloud. If you say so. So, you guys find a this shaded area in the blue district, as it's colloquially known, um, the law district, and uh, this shaded area has a small pond with some skipping stones just sitting in a pile by the pond, and there is for okay, so everybody, Kaze, what'd you get again? I'm sorry. Okay, so Tama, Barry, and Mouse, you see a little carving on a tree of a bird. Like very small carving by this pond. So tree, little pile of rocks, pond. And that's where we're going to take our break. So we will be back in about 5, maybe 10 minutes. And I'm going to make sure before we do it this time that it actually mutes. So we will be back in a little bit. And we will start looking for some Yahoo. So you guys get to this pond in the middle of the corporate offices, like the offices. Dorothy is in fact us. Hi, Dorothy Kitty. And you see this tree with a little pile of rocks and a yeah, and a little bird carved into the tree. Yes. That is a great question. Roll me a, let's say, nature check. Okay, it's a swan. I mean, it's very small. It's like the size of like it's like this big. The bourgeoisie that it wasn't gonna work. I tried. Definitely. Correct. Pew pew. Hi, little friend. All right. So, it's a very nice little pond. There's a couple of benches on other sides for you to sit on if you like. And various offices. There's a few lawyers. There's an independent practicing doctor not affiliated with the medical college. There's like um, a nas- a National Guard post, basically like recruiting post. All sorts of fun stuff. Okay, roll me roll me acrobatics. I don't know. Roll me a dex check. I just want to see how much it bounces. That's all. Just curious. Okay. It bounces like 3 or 4 times and then of course sinks. Nothing happens. Okay. Yep. If you have acrobatics, you can use acrobatics. Otherwise, it's dex. Didn't seem like it. Yay! This will be hilarious. Yours goes bump blah. Yeah, same, pretty much. And nothing happens. Um, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. There, it's kind of like there's just a random pile, like maybe half a dozen rocks. Okay, there's nothing under the pile. I mean, there's ground, obviously, but yep, go for it. Okay. Um, interesting. I can hear her just fine. Yeah, we're unmuted. I can see us going here. It is only you, which is very weird. Is that better, Magic? You poor child. You did. Is that better, Magic? And yes, always ban Dorothy. No. That's so weird. That is, that's so bizarre. I can hear her just fine. Can you hear? No, that's great. Thank you. Thank you, Magic. I appreciate that. Because that's like a. My computer's very good. It should be coming through. I don't know. We're gonna. I'm gonna do a thing real quick, kid. It's gonna be okay. Okay, that's. Is it just her? No, I don't, but I can turn it up. Yeah. There. I turned her up to 200. That should. What in the ass? Okay, let's see if that's. Let's see if that's a thing. I mean, I can turn it up. There. Let's try that. Is that better? Somebody say something. Oh, now you are very loud for me. Let me not. No, it's okay. As you should. Seriously, nothing? Why do you say that? Weird. I just I just did, yeah. I'm gonna do it again. It shouldn't have. Let's see here. Properties. That seems fine. Nope. Okay, let's try that. Is that any better? I just went in and turned up desktop audio in advanced audio in OBS. Because I can hear everyone just fine, so it's weird that nobody can hear anybody else. Okay. Can you hear yourself? Yep. Jeez. What the hell? Um, apparently. I mean, I'm not gonna. Let's see here. I wonder. Unhide all. Right, desktop audio. I wonder if it's. Let's try that. Let's see if that's better. Somebody say something. How do we feel about this? Yawn watchy people. No, seriously? Serious business. Also, I absolutely have to turn Kit back down. No, you're fine. I mean, same. I'm wondering, like that's the only thing I can think of. But it was fine. It seemed fine before we went to break. Active 100. Right. Sync offset monitor off. Right. Discord output going to the right source. I believe so. Let's find out. Sorry, we might get random sync things for a second. Let's go settings. Voice and video. Default. Right? I mean, it's on default, so it should just do whatever Windows is set to do. That's fair. Let's try this and this, and then go back to where we were and see if that's any better. How do we like that? Let's see if that's any better at all. No? Jeez. I mean, I feel like if I do this thing... I'm gonna try something. How about that? That shouldn't have changed anything, but somebody say something. I do have that coming. You son of a seacock. Okay, and then if I say something... Yeah, no, I'm so loud. Like, I mean, I'm not loud, but everybody else is really, really fucking quiet, and I don't know what... I have no idea how to change it, and I don't know why it wasn't an issue earlier. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's put Peter audio back here. Yeah, no, I sound fine. I was just trying to get a... hide that.
You're broken!
Our stream. It is broken.
The story of my fucking life.
Let's try that.
Hey, I heard it!
Did you hear it now?
Heard it?
Yes, I heard
There
it.
we go. That's loud!
Sorry.
It's loud, but it's there.
Okay.
Lewd. I like that better, actually, Brackus.
Sorry,
Lewd.
Brackus. Okay.
Lewd? No,
Lewd.
not lewd.
Rude.
Lewd.
Okay, now, can we hear everybody?
Yeah.
Am I here?
I can. I don't actually
I
have the
can hear
sound up on
everybody.
thing.
Okay, awesome. Ira, you, yes.
What?
Excellent. Okay, I was just waiting for, like, double secret confirmation. Ira, you look at the tree. Roll me a perception check.
I got a 17 on the dice, and my perception is +2, so that's 19.
Okay. You see, the swan, and there are no buttons on the tree. Nothing on the tree moves or anything.
Okay. Anything around the tree, or is there...
In the tree? Should we look up in the tree?
Oops, I don't think I can actually make myself any louder, but we'll find out.
I could attempt to climb the tree.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe something's up there.
I'm in the damn tree.
Or the swan guy just likes watching people make asses of themselves. I'm just gonna go out on a limb
If
and
you need
say
somebody
that.
to climb a tree, that's Mouse.
I mean, yeah.
You don't want to see Opal do it with her giant fucking body?
Of
That might
course
be
I
funnier.
do.
Can you
Do you
it
want
when your
to?
shoes are tied?
Do you want to be
Together.
efficient, or you want to be comical? Here is the question.
Now,
Right.
Can you do it after I tied your boots together?
Well, why would you do that?
Because they can.
She's just a delightful, not person. Shanasi.
She's a delightful person.
She's a delightful orphan. God damn it.
Right. Oh, also, sorry, because I forgot this. One of the things that some people hate are Ganassi, by the way. Anyway.
One of the things hate what?
I assume in that town that I forgot the name of already.
I mean, yeah. One of the Greencast, yeah. Not necessarily in Greencast, because they fired him for doing what he did, so you would assume that they...
but he hates me.
Probably.
And Eberg. Oh, well.
I just realized Kit didn't know that information, so I wanted to share.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to punch face.
Probably, yeah.
I wanted to be so nice. Punch, punch, punch.
I just wanted to be friends.
Why are
You
you
don't know how
making
hard
me do
it is.
this?
Why do you keep hitting yourself?
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Like slapping himself. Rip his arm off like a Wookiee and just hit him with it. Anyways, I'm easily distracted. Apologies.
A dwarf comes up and sits down on one of the benches and has a drink with them and opens a book and just starts reading.
We didn't get a description of Swan, did we? So we don't know if he's human, dwarf, elf, giant turd.
No, giant turd. I mean,
He is a giant turd.
He is a giant turd, however.
Is he literally or figuratively a giant turd?
No, you did not ask for a physical description.
So, cool.
All right, well, I'm going to ask Mr.
Dwarfy dude.
Dwarf.
Yeah.
I will go up as well.
Excuse me, good sir.
Oh.
Would you happen to know where I could find a Mr. Swan?
Who? Sorry.
A private eye by the last name of Swan.
I know his office is around here somewhere, but that's about all I've heard about him. Sorry.
We do a perception check. I want to see if they're lying.
Insight.
That would be insight, dear.
Oh, whatever. I'm still gonna do
Roll
it.
them bones.
That's a 6.
Roll them bones.
He seems
fine.
fine.
Oh my god. 16.
Nice. He seems fine.
Okay.
He seems to be telling the truth. A nice-looking human couple come out from one of the offices and start having a picnic across the little pond on the other side.
Go look at the offices.
Okay.
See if we can find something.
There is, I'm going to save you the trouble of a perception check, there is not an office for a private eye named Swan. There, in fact, is not a private eye's office at all.
How big is this, like, park area?
It's kind of just this big open area, and people got that little pond in there, and people chilling and doing stuff, so not super big.
Is it worth? I mean, are there any other signs that we can find? Like, if we explore the area, maybe it's like a trail sign that'll lead us to whatever bar this asshole's in.
So, we checked out the tree, we checked out the swan image, we checked out the pile of stones. Can Eber kind of investigate what the dirt looks like around the tree?
Sure, absolutely.
Sexy.
Does it count towards stone cutting?
No.
Stones might, though.
Do you want investigation or perception? Or...
Whichever one is better for you, doesn't matter to me.
Okay, 18 then.
Okay. Everything looks pretty normal. You're looking around the tree specifically, yes?
But and like in the general area by the pond.
Okay.
But closer to the tree, yes.
The rocks obviously were stacked there, which you realize this, I'm sure, were stacked there by someone. There aren't any other. I think I said like 6, but there are like 10 rocks just kind of in that general area, all approximately the same size, like good skipping rocks. And the rest of the area doesn't have any like gravel, it's all dirt and grass. So they were probably brought from somewhere. The dirt itself looks normal.
Okay, like nothing that's been dug or anything like that
Mm-mm.
recently.
Correct.
Can I investigate the stones more to see if they like? I'm
Maybe
looking
they
for any
came.
signs of like whether or not they've been wet recently, or like anything to indicate whether or not they came
Well,
from somewhere to this location, or if they've
well,
been
maybe
next to a
look,
pond
Okay.
for a
maybe to
while.
see if they came from elsewhere in the city, since she said they weren't from like this specific area. Maybe they're found commonly like in a rich person's garden or something.
Well, but I mean, somebody could have easily
what's the
landscaped this area as
right?
well. But if they have any sign of like uh, moss or anything, that would have indicated they've been sitting next to a pond for a long time.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll. Let's say nature. That sounds fun. And also, I don't think you're good at nature, so it's funny. But mostly, it just makes sense.
I'm okay at nature, plus
Oh, good.
3,
Good.
but I rolled like shit.
I mean, as one does. Nope, rocks. They're just some nice,
Just some
smooth rocks.
motherfucking rocks.
Yes, they're nice rocks. Mouse, what are you doing?
Watching all of this and just keeping an eye on things.
Okay.
Watching the shenanigans?
Mouse,
Yes.
roll me a perception check.
17.
Okay. Continue.
Is the dwarf still on the bench reading?
He's just
Go
minding
back
his
up.
own business.
How dare he?
I know, right? That bastard.
I will just. So he like this bench is like near the tree with the swan and the rocks, right?
Yes, correct.
Look under the bench. Like a Soviet spy.
I will ask if he like I will point out the swan and the rocks, and I'm gonna. Do you know these symbols and why this pile of rocks are here?
Beats me, sir.
Are the rocks arranged in any specific pattern, like potentially like an arrow pointing somewhere?
Nope.
I won't trouble him anymore because it seems like he might probably just
Read
reading. What time of day
fucking
is
book.
it? Like,
It's like middle of the
Okay.
afternoon.
yeah, probably like on his lunch break or something. So I'll let him be.
We're ruining his day.
How dare you meanie heads.
I want to look around the immediate area and see if there's any more swan symbols somewhere, like a trail sign situation that maybe will lead us elsewhere. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead. Roll me perception or investigation if you prefer.
Oh, they're both terrible.
Oh, goody.
Well, actually, no. They're both not great.
Mm.
Oh, sweet Jesus, my rolls tonight are 4.
No. Not even a
I
little bit.
just trip over myself,
Whoopsie
apparently.
daisy. There are people milling around, going on about their business.
I just like scream out for this person who will probably ignore me because he's a racist.
Tama, someone stops and like just excuse me, asks you for directions to
Bravo!
a particular lawyer's office.
Oh, sorry. There are a bunch of offices over there, but I'm not certain where exactly it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Sorry to bother
My
you.
apologies.
Have a wonderful day. scamper off.
I got
I'm
nothing.
thinking maybe a stakeout. Just kind of try to hide around here and see who comes up to the tree or who comes up to the.
Look like a bunch of morons.
Yeah, we do.
It's funny though. So it is. It eventually.
I will.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I will find a spot and I will sit down and I will start painting new posters with Burks having a hood up and no more cat, more Tama cat, Salem.
His name is Salem.
No more Tamacat. Okay. It
I'll start doing that.
gets till about dinner time. What are you guys doing? Nothing has
I'm
happened.
looking at channel points is what I'm doing.
Of course you are.
I'm quite angry. I'm thinking.
Ooh. Been a higher performance on those, so these are really good.
Let's
That's
like
a
one of
20,
these.
It's a
No, I'm kidding.
23 on this performance.
Nice. They're very pretty.
Yeah, they're even better than the last ones I did.
So what are you thinking about, Ira Cat?
Let's get ready to fumble. Would be fun if 4 more people would do it. Not saying or suggesting anything.
Definitely not at all. Never.
Oh, wait. Active players cannot use this. Bugger me.
Which one? Yeah, are you looking
I
at
want
Lucky
luck.
Wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucky. You can use it on other people. Bless you. Hi, Akios. Who do you want to use Bless You on? For the Ira Cat. Ira, at any time during this the rest of this session, you may add 1d4 to 1d20 roll.
Okay.
Cool. It's about dinner time. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to go find a pub alcohol eating establishment and
Okay.
Pub alcohol yourself.
Right.
yes.
You know what?
I
you
would
know
like
what Mouse is going to do.
gonna
I
find
assume.
some sort of boozy establishment in the area and ask around about Swan while getting my drink and food on.
Okay. Ira, are you staying in this district of the city or are you going elsewhere?
No, I'm going to stay in this district.
Okay, then you both end up at
Skip away.
a tavern. And Ira, Tama, you go to pay for your food, and there's a piece of paper in your pocket where you keep your money. Your money's still there.
Okay.
I assume you look at it, right?
Yes.
There is a time and a location.
Okay. What is the time and what is the location?
Make sure I'm looking at the right one. Okay. 10 o'clock, Old Karis Tower, which is number 15 in blue. So it's this tower looking thing just above the medical college, basically.
Yeah, I see it. Okay. Okay.
Does it say anything about like come alone?
Nope. 10 o'clock. Old
Guess who's
Tower.
coming with you, Tama?
Oh, the whole crew's coming with me.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly.
Oh, yeah. I'm just the creep that's currently with you.
So, if I were to send Salem to Mouse and Uncle Eberk
Yes.
and the one that Tam is actually really pissed off at right now.
Aw, thank you, Akios.
would they come follow?
I don't know. Find out.
Let's see if Salem can go get them.
Okay. I'm gonna do a shout out for Akios because we love the Akios. The Akios will be back next week.
Hear me?
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, hi.
Actually,
Hi,
this is-
squirrels.
I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good.
Thank you, Ira.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's
The
play
Billy.
roulette.
Why?
Whenever Salem arrives, I would pack up my stuff and go.
Okay.
Ouchies.
Mouse, you are you or are you not around when Salem gets there?
I'm still around. I'm watching.
Okay. And Eberk, what is your scheme?
Eberk's probably taking a nap at a table in a diner somewhere.
Okay. So
Right into his tie.
yeah, just face down in that ravioli. So you
No,
let's
it's more like the slump back old person nap.
nice. So you are actually in the same you're on a different floor, but you're in the same tavern as Tama and Bruce. So Tama, you find Barry and Mouse. Well, Salem finds Barry and Mouse. And they all scamper over to scroll back up.
What are you thinking over there?
Are you talking
I
to
don't
me?
like that.
Okay, because you just went quiet for a second.
No, I was just typing something.
Okay. I'm gonna see if Salem can't wake up Uncle Eberk. Maybe pat him nicely.
Roll me a d20, Ira Cat.
1d20 coming up.
Yeah.
How about a 19, bitches?
Pat, scratch, scratch, scratch. Gentle scritches.
Gentle. Very gentle.
Gentle kitty.
We like Uncle.
Eberk, doth you wake up?
Well, I don't know, do
I mean,
Doth you?
I mean, assumedly, unless you Kaze don't want him to wake up, in which case.
No, I mean he
Fire.
would be woken up.
Okay,
probably.
then you wake up and there is a cat on your tummy.
Chest.
Meow.
What?
Meow.
Okay.
Meow.
Meow.
What are you trying to tell me?
Cat hops off, looks up at you.
I don't
Meow.
have any milk. I don't drink milk.
Meow.
Probably Salem
Meow.
uses their
Meow.
tail in a.
I'll order some
Meow.
tuna. Jeez.
Meow. And like his tail twitches toward the stairs. And he like takes a couple steps that way and then meow.
I'm assuming I know you.
Oh yeah, you know it's Salem.
Okay. Okay, Eber gets up and follows, I guess.
Nice.
And once Eberk is sat down, Tama will just flick the piece of paper out for everybody to take a peek. Ready? Anybody ready for a midnight stroll?
Just out of curiosity, because I know you said what it the note said, but is that weird swan insignia on it by
Nope,
chance?
it's not signed.
Okay.
Does Eberk need to grab a shovel?
Yeah, that's...
No, it's
It
signed
might not be a
Fishman, right?
bad idea.
Does Opal need to take a bunch of shots to get rage going?
I mean, you
It's
definitely
signed
can.
Fishman, right?
Yes. He
Kidding.
called me like 7 times today, but that's not the point.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We'll talk about it later, but I'm not kidding you.
Fair enough.
I didn't answer because I'm supposed to talk to him on Monday, and that's when I'll have an answer. So, meh.
Oh, that guy! My brain just went, oh.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I mean, fuck
Fuck
that.
that shit, I'm out.
Deuces.
Pretty
This
much.
shit I'm out.
What do you think?
Mm.
Yay! Unlurk! Pineapple on pizza, squirrels, how dare you? You monster.
Yuck.
Gross. Get out of here. I'm just
Why?
kidding. I love
You
you.
know what? That doesn't bother me, but my husband brought home a fucking ranch pizza with pickles on it last week.
Oh,
What
that's
the-
disgusting.
I love pickles,
What
and that's
the
disgusting.
ever fucking?
I was like, what kind of
What?
fucking blasphemy have you and your friends committed?
Sneak attack
Okay, so-
damage. Thank you,
I need a
squirrels.
poll.
Yes.
Pickles and peanut butter sandwich.
No.
What?
Gross.
Oh, come on.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck. No.
See,
No.
the thing
What
is,
sort of
the-
weird ass pregnancy cravings are you having?
It's actually
fucking-
very...
The problem is the
Mm.
fucking vinegar is so strong. So my husband made me take a bite of this pizza, and I was like, all I fucking taste is vinegar from this pickle. Like, I don't taste
Yeah.
anything else. Like, I
Peanut
don't even
butter
know
and
if
pickle
this is...
sandwiches are actually a thing that actually started in the Midwest.
And
vinegar
I'm
and pickle
sorry.
sandwich
I would like
doesn't
to
bother
apologize
me.
to the rest of the country for that.
Vinegar and peanut butter is just...
Now, the Midwest gave the country the Reuben. We'll claim that.
I don't know about the other thing, though.
And funeral potatoes.
Yes. True. Funeral potatoes.
Gross.
And the best pizzas come from the Midwest.
No.
Oh, we're about to have an argument.
No.
No.
Oh, it's an argument.
No.
Yes.
No. You
Yes.
don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, I've eaten many a pizza.
I don't care.
Many a pizza. And I know where the best pizzas be.
No. And it's not in Nebraska.
Oh, I didn't say
End of fucking story.
Nebraska. I didn't say Nebraska. Fuck that. No. I've had your fucking Nebraska pizza in it. Fuck. I am
Yeah,
talking
it's
about...
fine.
It's
I
not
am
her fucking
talking
pizza.
about Detroit and Chicago pizza.
Nah.
Fuck.
New York.
That's
New
pizza, no.
York.
New
Uh-uh.
York.
New York.
Or Philadelphia pizza.
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. No,
Fuck
thank
your
you.
Midwest pizza.
I'm with
You
Kit.
shut your
Chicago
dirty
and
whore
Detroit.
face.
Yep, that's right. I'm a whore.
Detroit pizza, Chicago pizza, end of story.
Nope.
Once
York.
I was in Chicago, and I forgot I was in Chicago, and I got 2 pieces of pizza, and then I almost died trying to eat 2 pieces
Yeah.
of pizza. They were like
That'll
these
do it.
big. I'm like, oh, I've made a
Yep.
mistake. They were delicious, and I didn't eat for like 2 days. But you know.
Yep.
Well, at least they have the size right. I'll give them that much.
So much.
Always so much pizza.
And I love it.
Akios is
pumpkin.
scheming something. I don't know what it is.
I'm trying to do a poll.
I mean, you should be able to.
New York style or Chicago style pizza.
I believe Detroit was also mentioned, which is also good pizza.
Fair. All right. So, what is your scheme for this evening?
What time was the
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock? Okay, and we're in the evening now, so we're on like 7-ish.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 o'clock probably.
Okay.
Good case then.
When I got inside, I would have gotten something to eat and drink too. So whatever that costs.
Okay.
Well, Midget,
snack.
at least you know it was an argument about pizza instead of cheesesteak.
That, we don't talk about cheesesteak around the Ira Cat. She gets very excited about cheesesteak. And very angry about cheesesteak, depending on the cheesesteak.
No, it's not that I'm angry. It's that
It's blasphemy.
Sounds like you're angry.
the version that you can get outside of Philadelphia is fucking blasphemy.
See?
I
Like
actually-
I said.
like cheesesteak, so.
Then
I don't
you're an
either.
uncultured swine.
I don't actually like steak, so cheesesteak, roast beef, no thank you.
I want some roast
Any
beef
of
in my
that,
life
any
now.
of that
Poll has
red
been
meat,
started.
nah,
Which pizza is best?
good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yes, Pumpkin, I see you. I see your little cat face.
Wow.
We have a poll. Vote in the poll. It's very important.
Here.
Pumpkin? Pumpkin! Pumpkin
Aw,
Von Murder Cat.
I love me a
Pumpkin Von
calico
Murder
cat.
Cat. She's a Von
I can't-
Murder Cat.
I can't have cats.
Why not?
What do you
My
mean you
husband is
cast Blessed
allergic.
second level?
So's
Not how
mine.
that works.
And mine.
He won't
I'm
do
allergic.
the. He won't
I'm
do
allergic.
the what
So
he
am I.
needs, like the whatever
Cat shots?
Benadryl situation.
My husband
And
gets cat shots.
We also, yeah, he won't do it, but that's okay. We have two. We have 2 dogs, so it's fine.
I just live with a cat. That helps.
You're a good girl.
Oh no, I've definitely lived with people who have had cats and are allergic. So
you're a sweet girl. Yes,
you are.
I know it's possible, but we have 2 dogs instead. But maybe someday I can convince him, because I saw the most adorable fucking black cat that was up for adoption.
Oh,
like my human died. I'm 7 years old, and I was like, I want you.
Like, baby.
I would take you home.
Yes. You do not cast Bless at second level, Akios. Nice try, though. What's your evil scheme? He's got an evil scheme. Alright, so what are you guys doing to prep, or not, or whatever, for your 2 o'clock?
I guess we should be at least kind of armored up. Maybe hidden weapons. We don't want to go
handcuffs. Do I have my handcuffs still?
Guns blazing.
Mouse is a hidden weapon.
That is also true. I mean, if you picked up handcuffs, you have handcuffs.
We got handcuffs when I got sent to jail, remember?
That is right.
I have nothing but giant ass weapons, so stealth is not my...
1 pair of handcuffs with keys. I'm gonna make sure I take them with me.
Fair enough, yo.
That's a good idea. Smart. I have a glaive, warhammer, and a javelin, so stealth is not my forte here.
Yeah, stealth isn't my thing either, but...
What set do you want, Akios? Alright. Well, Akios has decided I'm using the TPK dice for a while.
Sounds kinky.
Definitely around here somewhere. There we go.
Challenge accepted.
Turnabout's fair play.
I didn't do it. I was told to do it. Oh, they're not doing the thing today. That's better.
Cares away.
They're angry today, apparently. Anyway, cool. So yes, we are using the TPK dice now. Exciting. So you guys are armored up. That's a 20. Are armored up and everything, and hop on over. Is there anything else you want to do before you go to your meeting?
Nope, I am all set.
Okay.
I think we'll stay in the back.
Okay.
This is like a guard tower?
It's the old Karis Tower, so it used to be used as sort of like a prison situation, but it hasn't in quite a long time. It's actually falling apart. It's crumbling. But it's a historic landmark, so they're not taking it down because it's a historic landmark.
Sounds like my hometown. Sorry.
Out of character, possibly even in character too, I would be making clear to everybody that I would like to be within 5 feet of somebody. My own sort of style of fighting in combat that I do. So I'm always conscientious of trying to be within 5 feet of somebody, like an ally. No matter who.
You can hang out with me. Just watch out for that glaive, man.
Make sure he burns his reactions, midget. Kidding.
Right.
Kidding. Kidding, Bo. Kidding, Barry.
That could be quite useful.
That is the third 20 I've gotten out of this D20 in a row. That's terrifying and a little exciting.
Then I would cast a spell quickly before we go, by the way.
Anyone, Akios. It can be anyone. Just waiting because I know E-crit and die is about to happen. Okay, well he'll get to it when he gets to it. So, it is of course dark, and when you get there, it's probably about 5 minutes till, give or take, and nobody is there. Like, you can walk around the entire tower and nobody's there.
So no booby traps or anything?
No traps for your titties, no.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay. Sounds good. Ouch. Did
So
somebody
this is like a
bleed?
tower that we're at. Is there like an entrance or?
A historical landmark.
Yeah, and there is, yes, a brains. There is an entrance, yes.
Leroy no.
Leroy Jenkins. Oh, excuse me, gracious.
Leroy lives on in our hearts and minds.
Always.
Hey,
always.
last time I did
chicken.
Last time I did a Leroy, we got a mascot, so it clearly cannot be that bad.
Kevin's gross.
It's literally the only way I know how to do anything.
I was gonna say yes,
Leroy
exactly.
Jenkins.
Squirrels and I went to college with someone named Leroy Jenkins.
No, you did not.
Yeah, we do. It's like, look at the chat. Squirrels, like, he was in Squirrels', it was at Squirrels' wedding.
My friend has a cat named Leroy Jenkins that his wife named, and he did not know what it meant. I was like, oh, you dum-dum.
Right. Leroy's wife has the same name as me, and so we call ourselves Proper and Little to differentiate which you're talking about. So, it's about 10 o'clock, and nobody's shown up.
I was like, it is 10 o'clock. But that's just my time.
Acio's naughty.
Nobody has shown up.
Nobody's there.
And it's not like that note told Tama to show up alone, so it's like, this isn't our fault for showing up a billion of us.
Right? I mean, there's only 5 of you, because I assume Nad's not there.
I said a billion.
Okay, there are a billion of you. My apologies.
I can cast Mirror Image. I can make that.
I mean, maybe not that many, but you can get closer.
Is there anybody around in the area besides us, or is it just completely empty out?
It's pretty late at night, but there are guards going on their little patrols. This tower is pretty big.
Okay.
And everyone roll me a perception check.
God, please roll something over a 10.
Nice.
I mean, that would be delightful.
There's no God.
21.
Nice.
22.
14.
29.
20 and 9. Okay, that's just making sure that's what I heard. Okay. So if you got above a 15, you see a glint from outside that's like across the way, like, so if the tower's like this, which it's not, but if the tower's round, you're here and you see something, it looks like something's just walking out of eyesight. If you got over a 20, you can tell that it was someone in armor just walking right out of eyeshot.
Let's send Salem over there.
Meow.
And if you're Opal, you're looking at stars.
That is also
true. I will nudge Opal.
Everett's nodding off, so he didn't see it either.
Fair enough.
I got a 14.
So. Nice. I am so sorry. Goodness gracious. So,
It's been a long week.
Yeah. So
this day has been a long week.
That is also true.
True facts.
Yeah.
And tomorrow's gonna be a long day.
Salem sees a very large, gray-haired man in kind of disassembled looking, like hodgepodge, heavy metal armor. Kind of just walking around the tower like this way. Or this way if you prefer, but away from you guys. Meow.
Stealth check to sneak up and keep an eye on this dude.
Human. It's a person. Human is person.
Okay.
Big person. Loud.
That's a 23 on stealth.
Okay. You get up behind him. This will be great. You get up behind him, and what do you do?
I'm just staying back there, keeping an eye on him.
Friend. Hello, doggo friend.
If he does anything to try to hurt my party, he'll pay for it.
Fair enough. He stops and starts and like whips around and goes the other way. Doesn't see you, but does see the cat. And that's not decisive. Okay. And he makes this sourpuss ass face. And how close is Salem to the person?
Salem would stay far enough back to where if he needed to, he could run, but close enough to identify him.
Okay. He takes a couple of very deliberate steps, like stompy steps forward to try to scare Salem away.
How dare he?
Right?
Well, then let's go say hello.
That seems fair. This will be
Shall
great.
we?
Yes, I'll be with you.
And you guys probably just now figure out that Mouse is also right there behind him.
Right, yep. And you are still behind him, like he just kind of walked right past you.
As he started to turn, I kind of did one of these. I'm moving at the same time, staying just outside.
It's like
of
spy versus spy.
Right.
Oh my god.
I just stayed right outside of his periphery vision. He didn't see me at all.
I'm gonna go say hello to
your friend,
Mr. I don't like cats.
How dare he?
That's that dick. That dick. Okay, define say hello.
Probably walk up to him with Salem in my arms and smile very politely, sarcastically, up at him. Because look, I mean, he threatened my cat. I don't like that.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you say anything? Sorry.
I'm just gonna fucking glare at him and make sure I get in his way.
Loop around. Flank this motherfucker.
What's your
Don't
problem?
Worry about it. Don't worry about flanking him, because Mouse has got that covered.
You got a problem with cats?
Not specifically. Why?
Why you mean to my cat?
Why is your cat near me? Take better care.
She's just doing what cats do.
Take better care of your cat and no one will kick your cat.
How dare you?
Oh, you want to kick my cat?
Let's see.
We don't hold with animal cruelty, buddy.
I'm gonna call PETA.
Right?
Menacing opal point.
Well,
Does he hear me draw my bowstring?
Yes.
Oh.
He turns around and wait for it. Okay. Whips out and that's how the argument started exactly. I need to take off my headset because now we're gonna have combat.
So anybody whose reaction is to kick a cat or something, yeah, they're bad.
We don't hold with that.
Right, exactly.
I just drew my bow as a precaution to help my party. So.
Excuse me.
Unless this guy whips out a holy symbol of Karis, or not Karis, Alake, and is a member of the clergy, yeah.
Unlikely.
A member of
Shit's going down.
Alakay want to try to kick a cat, though.
That is also a good point. Where's the thing I was looking for? There we go. Okay, that'll be fine. Okay, so he... What kind of weapon does he have? That's exactly what I thought. Okay, cool. 2 hands. Okay, so he whips around, and as he does so, he pulls out a you didn't see this before, but he definitely has like a maul type thing, like a big
Yeah.
not stabby, a big bashy thing, and
Big ball with spikes on it.
Yep, and it does actually, and he swings at Mouse, and
How dare he?
like he whips around, steps at Mouse, and that is a 21 to hit.
Okay.
Oh, it's a spear. That's fine. But it's a maul now because I said so.
Well, wouldn't it? Okay, never mind.
It's fine.
So he gets a surprise round on me?
Yeah.
He's gonna regret that.
Akios wanted me to roll the TPK dice. It's all Akios' fault.
Hold on. Let's see. Seeing.
How
See
far
if I have
away?
any-
How far away were you from him, nerd? By the way.
About 10 feet.
Okay.
10, 15 feet.
So that damage then. Okay, that's fair. I know, right? Hi, Magic. Akios. Akios, I miss your face. After D&D, I'm probably going to work on your thing, for your thing.
Sounds sexy.
Wizard did it. Yes.
Well, Wizard's going to do it.
Probably yes. What do you got, Nerd Lord?
I'm waiting for you to tell me your damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was waiting for you to... I thought you were looking for something. 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that to him in my sleep.
Roll initiative. Akios, thank you for the D20 choice. Yes, don't forget the bless,
I'm
Ira.
going
I
last.
know.
I am going last.
Not that you have to use it now, but still.
18.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
Six.
6. Oh, are you going last, Everk? What'd you
Oh,
get?
I'm going last.
Okay.
Oh, you go to that one.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better.
6. Everk. Aw, BB.
I'm going last.
Cat, what you got?
What am I doing?
Initiative, please.
Initiative. Okay. So my initiative is I rolled a 19.
Plus your dex mod,
Plus
which I think is
my
like
dex,
2 or
20.
something. Okay. Oh, 1. That's fair. Okay, so Tama. Okay, excellent. All right. Oops, shit. Mouse, it is now your turn.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my channel to divinity to create an illusionary mouse
Of course you are.
right behind the guy. Then
Yes.
I'm going to take my cunning action, bonus action, to disengage to about 30 feet.
Okay, sounds good. That makes it Tama's turn.
I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force at this dude.
Jesus! That escalated quickly. Hit me.
Don't fuck with my cat.
I mean, that's fair.
Alright, 20, natural 20.
Oh, well, then you get to do extra damage and shit, too. You double roll your damage.
Alright, so that's, what is that, a 1d6?
I do not know.
Doesn't say.
What was the spell again?
Phantasmal Force.
Okay, let's see.
I'm going to, oh, it is a 1d6. So that's a 5.
Okay. Plus another d6.
How about a 6?
Well,
Okay, 11.
so I'm just like, isn't this where the target makes a intelligence saving throw?
I'm looking. That is a save. Oh no! He crit failed. Screw it.
So he's going to be
I'm just gonna let it happen.
going into a pit of acid, is basically what he's going to
Is what he
be
thinks.
seeing.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Maybe he's into that. You don't know. That makes it Barry's turn.
Barry.
I draw my longsword, and I will. Obviously, I can probably get within range of him to
Hey, midget.
attack.
Yo.
Remember what I redeemed? Remember the last thing I redeemed about an hour ago?
Yeah, I know. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
I can attack, right?
Yep.
All right. That is a 16 to hit.
That matches.
Okay. That is. I'm going one-handed with my longsword because I have my shield out too. So.
Okay. Akios, anytime you want to make that crit happen, just let me know when it is. Since you redeemed it, and I'm too lazy to give you your points back.
6 damage.
Okay.
And my second attack is even higher. That's an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
For damage.
For how much? I'm sorry.
8.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I will expend a superiority dice to shout rallying words to Mouse.
Oh, yes.
Give him 7 temporary hit points.
Okay. They get 7 temporary hit points. Mouse.
I will say, just shouting some sort of inspirational words to Mouse to rally his resolve to.
There.
Mouse is they.
They. And that
Technically her, but they.
Okay. That makes it asshole McGee's turn.
Who has an illusionary mouse behind him.
That is true.
And is also in a pit of acid.
And is also in a pit of acid, and he also has a berry in his face. Let's see here. Just looking for something, don't mind me. Give me a second. Oh, goodness, excuse me. Okay. He is going to attack Barry. Barry, that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's a D10. That's a die on the floor. So let's grab a different one. Oh, that's a 1. Okay, it's not 2 sevens. So 12 piercing damage. And let's see. Extra die included. Okay. And being frightened.
Right, Griffin?
And then Griffin. Right, exactly. Right, exactly. Was so cupcake and throw. I love it. Second attack, Mr. Barry, is higher for a total of 23 to hit. For that's gonna hurt a little bit more. That's gonna be 17 piercing damage.
Gotcha.
And then third is a crit. So let me grab some more dice here. So that, oh, that one's a 1. So that's not, that could be so much worse.
That could have been a lot worse.
24 piercing damage. Still wasn't great. That was,
Well,
those were his 3
you
attacks.
you see Barry unconscious.
Fail that.
Not for long.
Yep.
I will allow it to turn it into a regular hit, because normally it turns a regular success or failure into a critical. Do you want to reverse that and make that not a crit? Akios, is that okay? In which case, I'll take the lower of the damage dice. Needed a drink. Wow. Okay, awesome. So Barry, instead of the 24, you take 10. 10 damage. So
Okay.
basically regain 14 hit points. As it were. That was that guy's turn. Someone in chat, roll me a d4? No, roll me a d6, please. You can do that by hitting exclamation point d6. God, I hope it's working. And in the meantime, it is Opal's turn. It's still broken. Sure. Okay, I'll roll a d6. Sorry, thank you, Ira. Three. The answer is 3. Okay. What you got, Opal?
Okay. Who's ready to be underwhelmed?
Me! It's me!
18.
Yeah, I don't know why it's broken. I need to reformat all those commands. Okay, that hits.
Oh, hooray. I rolled a really impressive 2. Just fucking.
Plus your strength modifier. So what's your strength modifier?
Oh, yeah. Oh, so that'd be a 6, actually.
Yay! That's that number. I don't remember if you get extra attack or not at level 5.
Oh, I do, actually.
Huzzah! I'm glad I'm
level
remembering
5.
things. Yeah. Yeah, we
That's
shadow leveled, so technically it hasn't been announced yet, but everybody's level 5, because fuck it.
17.
That'll also hit.
Suck my dick. 8.
I put them over to Streamlabs Akios, Streamlabs chatbot. For how much? I'm sorry, Kit.
8.
Okay, which is that number. It now becomes Eberk's turn.
Okay, so since Bruce is up next to them, right?
Everybody is based.
Okay, so
yeah,
flanking.
Barry and Opal. So yes, flanking. And fake
Barry's still up.
Yeah, I'm up.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Then I will also. I have to check something.
Okay. No worries. I just pasted them over from Stream Elements and forgot that they probably wouldn't work on Streamlabs. Oops.
Okay, so I'm
gonna
move
by next
up
time.
next to them as well. But I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom essentially on self.
Okay. I
And
love it. Interesting.
and I'm gonna choose essentially that the only target would be this guy that we're fighting. They have to make a Constitution saving throw.
12. We rolled a 2. So
Okay,
we did not make
you
it.
take 2d6 damage,
Hit me.
and it's necrotic, so 9 damage.
Okay.
In addition, Barry, you can spend one of your hit.
That's right.
You can
hit
spend one of your hit dice to regain
Nice.
health. So roll one of your hit dice and regain that much health.
Nice. Okay.
Now,
And then I'm.
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What? No, go ahead.
Does that spend his hit die? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
You spend one of your unspent hit dice, but it's like used now. We're probably can take a long rest after this.
Probably,
anyways.
yeah.
But before we take a short rest, anyways.
Well, don't worry, Mouse has got this covered.
Yeah, but it's a little buffer, you know.
It's nice. Good scrims. Good shit.
And then I'm gonna do an action surge to swing my battle axe at it, at the guy.
Okay, hit me. Or don't. I mean, whatever. We'll find out.
Not 20.
Woo!
Nice.
Nice.
So 2 of those dice. So 12 points of damage.
12 points. Okay, that's that number. All right, that ends round 2. I need to. Cool. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll do that. That sounds fun.
And we lost somebody.
Oh, we did. We lost Barry. This poor man is getting
Barry,
tossed
come
also.
back.
You can blame it
Barry,
on
come
the
back.
DM.
You can blame it all on me. No.
Blame it on the rain. Yeah.
I'm back. I don't think I missed too much anything.
Nah.
You didn't miss anything.
Last thing I got was I spent a hit dice.
And then I dealt 12 damage, and then that was all.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so Mouse, it is your turn. Round 3.
All
Fight.
right. So this is fun. This is fun. Barry, my illusion, the mouse that's near the guy, comes over to you and touches you, and casts Cure Wounds at second level on you. So you regain an additional. Oh, I use my bonus action to move the illusion, and I'm using my action to cast the spell.
Okay.
An additional 18 hit points.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
I'm about to take all those away, but it's fine. You hear I didn't think about this beforehand. I'm gonna try something. Okay, you hear this unsettling. I'm sure chat heard that, but I don't think you guys did. You hear this honking sound, like this. God,
it's a swan!
That just comes exactly. That just comes from seemingly nowhere. Like you can't tell which direction it's coming from. And I need to roll some dice real quick.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay. That's that number, which, ooh, nice. And then our friend over here. So we're gonna take off that. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Lovely.
I need 76. No, not unfortunate for you. I need 76 though. 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's get ready to fight. Yes! Okay, so 10, 15, 18. Okay. Which makes it that number. Okay. And out of nowhere, hi Dorothy Kitty, the cat kicker suddenly has a random arrow in his thigh, and not his thigh, that doesn't really make sense. He's got a random little tiny blow dart in the side of his head, and his skin where it is starting to turn kind of this weird almost like just pure white color. And that makes it Tama's turn.
Okay. Well,
True, we
my
can't ban Ira. Can't
phantasmal.
do it.
So, question for you: my phantasmal force, is that
Oh,
something
right.
that I have to?
Let's find out. Concentration spell. Failed save.
It is a concentration spell. I think what the rule is I have to re-roll on a d20, and then if it still goes, then it'll be a 1d6.
Okay, so I kind of fucked that up. Sorry. I see this. 1d6, yes. So he hasn't moved, so absolutely. 1d6,
Okay.
and then next turn I'll do something a little bit different.
Okay.
Definitely not, Dorothy. Gonna get the naughty hook.
So let's do 5 more damage on him.
Okay. He is looking really, really rough. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. And then that makes it Barry's turn.
I'm going to attack again.
Okay, lethal or non-lethal damage?
Make it non-lethal
Okay.
this time.
Just checking.
And it won't. But it won't matter. The first attack won't matter because that's like a 10.
Okay.
So attack. Definitely do it. That is a 19.
Nice. I'll put you in the basement, Dorothy. Oh, that's 3 for Let's Get Ready to Fumble.
That is for 9 damage.
Okay. That makes it... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to bonus action again to rally Opal this time and give Opal 5 temporary hit points.
Nice. You found a
How
shiny
many
button.
temporary hit points? It
4.
cut out on me. 4.
Yeah.
No, sorry. 5.
I'm basically telling you, let's punch this guy in the face now.
I love punching faces.
Then we'll conclude my turn.
Okay. That is also true, Akios. You are very mean. So if one more person hits Let's Get Ready to Fumble, something real bad will happen. I don't know what, because I never expect it to happen, but here we are. More than one. What? What? Hang on. It's bad guy's turn. Okay.
No, Griffin.
Technically, yes. I mean, he can do whatever I want.
I'm tempted just for fun.
It would be very fun just to fuck with me. Right at the end of session, be like, something bad happens. Okay.
Let's not kill the party, please.
I mean, ideally not. Okay, what is
Abric's fine with it.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so on his turn, he is going to go for...
A floof.
Who's he going for?
Boop. It doesn't matter because he missed the first time, but it's Barry.
Barry!
I'm not counting that. Because it's a crit and it's on the floor. And now I get my D8 back at the same time.
Got all the health back though.
Nice. Barry again, miss. And Barry again. That's a total of 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
That will hit.
We need one more person. One more person for
16,
let's get ready to fumble.
16 piercing damage. Fair enough, Griffin. Fair enough. One more person to activate. Let's get ready to fumble. All right. So, that was that, and then it becomes Opal's turn.
Going in. Face punching style.
Yeah.
With my glaive.
Are you doing lethal or non-lethal damage?
I guess I'll do non-lethal.
I'm just
gotta
asking.
ask questions. Oh wait, no, that was actually good. Gotta do math. My brain stopped.
No,
23
we could have.
for the first one. I assume a 23
yes,
hit
that
if a
hits.
12 hit.
Yep, that hits. Sorry.
Sick. Oh wait, I got +4 on that?
Yes.
+5. Oh, so 11.
Okay. And you said non-lethal damage.
See.
He falls over. He just
Handcuff him.
falls over, and his face and going down his neck are turning that, like, milky white color still.
He's not gonna turn into a swan, is he? Oh, sweet Jesus.
That would be great. Let's get ready to fumble!
Kaze.
Yes! Yes!
I waited.
Yes! Yes!
I've been waiting 2 hours for this.
And he falls. When he falls, he sways a little bit, and he falls right into a into the side of the tower, and this dislodges a big rock at the top, a la Hot Fuzz. And so everyone roll me a dexterity save, please.
18 on the die. Let
That's
me see what my
fortunate.
dex is.
7.
Yes.
I think my dex is +1, so 19.
17, okay.
23.
23.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing.
I
Sorry,
guess
dex
that's
save.
fair enough because I did the fumble.
Yay! You failed, didn't you?
Yeah, 23.
All right.
I forgot I'm a cleric first and not a rogue.
Okay, since we now have 6, let's get ready to fumbles. I'm going to increase the damage because that sounds funny anyway. And let's do this one.
As long as it doesn't do 122 damage, I'm okay.
No, but it does do an even 20 damage to the 2 who failed, and 10 damage to the 3 who did not fail.
Was the
I'm fine
save
with
on
that.
it you needed to get?
Oh,
even
sorry.
Mouse who is 30 feet away.
Yes, because it's falling off the side of the thing and, like, bouncing. You take 10 damage, deal with your... You started this! You started this. You've been waiting. Boro, what was your save again? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
17.
Oh, you take half. So you take the 10. Oh, daddy. And, oh, right, him. Right. Okay, and then that. One more. Okay. And, the cacophony from these falling rocks. One falls on, like, the guy's leg and crushes it. And B, a bunch of guards come running, and the swan noise happens one more time, and that's it. And a bunch of guards come running and ask you, what in the flying freckled hell is going on?
This guy was just stumbling around. He fell into this building.
He
Roll
kicked
me-
a cat.
Roll me deception.
And then suddenly he just like fell
Right,
face
exactly,
first into
Griffin.
a building.
Roll me deception, anybody who's trying to lie about this.
Well, it's not a lie.
I mean,
He was stumbling around and he fell into a building.
Okay, roll me persuasion. Well played. I will allow this.
And
Because-
I will do it with inspiration.
Fair enough.
And that will be a 17.
Okay.
I don't know if that works, but let's try.
He fell. Exactly. Points at stab wounds.
Did I see the dart go into the body?
What's your passive perception?
12.
No. You see it sticking there, but you didn't see it go in.
You see? Do I see it now?
Right,
though?
exactly. Yeah, you see it now. You just didn't see it happen.
Okay, and in like the confusion, since I was right next to it, I'm gonna try to go down and grab it with my hand to kind of hide it.
Like, are you gonna try to take it out, or are you just gonna try to hide that the fact that it's there?
Like kind of palm it with my hand, I guess.
Ooh, roll me a dexterity check.
I will attempt to distract the guards if it helps, Ever.
That will definitely help all but the possible.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Darn it! Motherfucker. I wanted to do a fun thing. Anyway. Okay, you... Bloop. Oh, yes, sleight of evidence tampering, correct. So, the guards look dubious, but they see Mouse, and they look at Mouse and say, okay, Mouse, who started this?
Him.
Is he even
Technically him.
listening?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he even paying attention?
DM!
Yeah.
Big fucking nerd. Talking to your character.
Okay.
The guards just asked you who started it.
I point to the pile of the broken guy under there.
Fair enough.
He swung first.
Yeah.
He did.
He kicked the
did.
cat first.
He did not kick the cat. He threatened to
He
kick the
kicked
cat.
my cat. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's definitely what I heard. They
That's probably what made him stumble and fall. I mean, he was off balance because he tried to kick a cat.
Absolutely. So they stabilize him and are in the in the process of handcuffing the guy when he starts like having this massive seizure, and the milky white color is like his whole, like most of his face, and like down his they like took his armor off to like look at his wounds and stuff, and down his chest and his left arm, and is still spreading.
Man, that sucks.
Sag.
He must have ran into a vine or something.
And
Poisonous mushrooms.
I mean, he must have an allergic reaction. You should take care of that quickly.
pretty much. And he seizes for a bit, and then he lies still, and the guards just look at each other like, the fuck was that? And one of them checks for a pulse, and or seems to check for a pulse, but does, the thing. Okay, so now we have more questions. Tetanus from hitting the tower. Oh my god. Worst tetanus ever. And they look, the guards look at the 5 of you yahoos, and what happened to this guy? We don't, Did any of you do anything like this?
Heavens no.
What did the 5 of you do to this man? Just so we can track what's going on.
We defended ourselves.
Technically, Mouse never did anything to him.
That is true.
That is correct.
That is true. They did not.
The only one that's looking a little bloodied is Barry.
Right? They
Barry's just a real sloppy drunk.
that I mean, aren't we all? Why would we drop a tower on someone? And they
That's gonna be our play for now on. Why don't we drop a tower on him?
Yeah, right. Okay, that one of the guards is well, 2 of the guards are picking him up because he's a really big guy. And one of them says, "Wait, what's this?" and notices the mark on his neck. And
Cocaine.
and okay. And they both go, not in the same way, but they both kind of go white. Like they just kind of go ashen and they go, "Okay, well, we'd appreciate it if you folks stayed in town in case we have any questions, but we don't expect any consequences for you from this."
Okay.
Seems fair.
We need a mascot. Can we keep its corpse?
Please tell me you said that out loud. Please.
No. Okay, I used a message. I point at Tama and I say that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then yes, absolutely that happens. I'm assuming Tama just cracks up.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
We'll try and retrieve it later. How about that, Uncle Eberk?
Oh my god.
I'll grab
I
my
hate
shovel.
all of you. I hate all of you.
Fabulous.
Anyway. Alright, so, you guys, I'm assuming want to crash out for the night. The cops leave you alone. The cops leave you alone. And,
You're going to love it!
Super! Thank you, Super. I appreciate you. Happy lurking. I need a D10. I need a D10. My eyeballs are starting to, not work. That doesn't make sense. Stop giving me the same number. Okay. Eberk, tune this game. The party's one bad roll away from ending up in jail. Yeah, probably. To be honest.
Like it hasn't happened before.
Like it hasn't happened before, but you guys
to this
are
party.
to this
With
party.
the-
It
You want
probably
some
will happen
taffy?
again. Come on.
Exactly.
I pull out my bag and start offering taffy to the guards.
Yes.
Although technically Mouse never was in jail. This time.
Oh, it was only Tama and I think Uncle Eberk.
Yep.
And silver.
And Silver.
And
yep.
Silver.
So you guys, Eberk, do you actually open your bag to offer taffy to the guards?
No, I don't.
Aw. Okay. Well, later when you go to have a taffy snack back at the, let me look at something real quick. Sorry. Pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. Well, maybe I don't have it anymore. I'm pretty sure where you were staying was the town cobbler, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So when you go back to the town cobbler, you go up to your room, and Eberk, you find in your taffy bag a different taffy, like a pure white taffy in gold foil.
I need it. Double
Well,
plus
I have
one good.
resistance to poison, so.
A cat messing with some random gem from a ghoul shell. Also that. What do you do?
I really want to eat it. No, I'm not doing. Okay. I'm going to conjure a unseen servant
Mm-hmm.
and instruct them to open the taffy to
Okay.
see if there's a message or something inside.
Okay. You open it, and as it hits the air, how far away are you?
Probably 10 feet.
Okay. Roll me a Constitution save. For absolutely no reason.
I'm really good at Constitution.
I know. You should be fine. You should be fine.
I rolled a 14, which makes it a dirty 20.
Okay, cool. As the taffy hits the air, like as the wrapper opens, the taffy vaporizes, and there's this little rolling out cloud of white milky smoke. And and as it goes away, on the inside of the taffy wrapper, do you get close enough to look at it a little better?
Once the cloud goes away, yes.
Okay. It says, "I want my dart back."
That's fine.
No, they can't have it.
Or either. That's evidence.
That we've already tampered with.
Yeah, but I don't want to be the one with it.
Right, exactly. It says, "I want my dart back," and there is a set of numbers at the bottom.
But, like, how many numbers in a row?
Let's say there are... Roll me a nature or survival check. Save us a couple minutes, maybe, depending.
16.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
They look like they're coordinates within the city.
I give the dart to the unseen servant. Can I still instruct it, or would I have to cast another one?
Nah, you can still instruct it. It's fine.
Okay. I give the dart to the unseen servant. Tell them to go to the coordinates, and just leave it there on the ground.
Let me just look at something real quick. I thought it had a range limit. Am I wrong?
Unseen servant?
Yeah, I thought
No.
it had... Huh.
Once it's actually cast,
Fair. Interesting.
it does whatever it's
Well,
told to.
if you command the servant to perform a task that would move
it more than 60 feet away from you. I didn't get there.
And then I would just follow it by 60 feet.
Okay, that's fair. You get to... Are you going by yourself, just for clarity?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
I don't care.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You don't need this character anyway. It's okay.
Everett's fine.
Mouse is sneaking behind.
Okay. Mouse, roll me a stealth check. Pour favor.
26.
Okay. So you get to within 60 feet of the coordinates, Eberk, and your unseen servant has how many hit points again? 1 hit point. Okay. Your unseen servant disappears. It decasts, basically.
Because it finishes the spell?
No.
Or
nope.
Finishes the
it
spell.
took damage.
Okay.
It drops the dart.
Okay. Well, the dart's at the coordinates, so I leave.
Okay. Okay. Then that is where we will end session. I think everybody's already level 5, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I need help finishing my leveling, I won't lie.
That is okay. Send me a message and we will do that before next session.
Right on.
I will have, let's see here. We'll be back. I know somebody had a week in August that they couldn't make it. Is that the 5th?
Yeah.
I think it was because I also have the 19th. I have to.
Shucky darn.
I know. I mean, I might be able to get on my phone, but I will be away from home, so I can't guarantee.
No, that's fine.
Anything.
Would we want to shift off weeks? Would that work for people? And then we can
Let me
avoid
double
that.
check.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm only busy that one weekend, so I'm think I'll
Well,
be.
Does that
I
mean, like,
wouldn't
the
be able
12th?
to do it the 12th either.
Okay. You bastard. I'm just kidding.
Oh. I mean, I could do the 26th since the 5th and 12th are spoken for. The only other weekend.
Okay, so we
More
would
than
have on the
anything for
5th and the 19th we don't have. So, let's see here. Is everybody free next Friday?
I am.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Oh, I was going to say I
Damn
am.
it!
Kaze,
Son
you
of a
monster.
bitch!
Get your Friday nights clear,
Wait a
man.
minute, wait a minute. Who is it that can't make the 5th? Just you? Is it just Kaze? That actually works out. That's fine. For no reason. Absolutely no reason. So,
That sounds like there's a reason, you liar.
Pants on fire.
exactly. So I'm gonna make myself a note. We will play on the 5th. We will not have Kaze, but I have a scheme for that. Okay, so we will be back in 2 weeks on the 5th, and then we will not be back on the 19th probably. We'll find out closer to that date, but we will be back in 2 weeks, and now we just need to find somebody to raid. Mwahahaha. Let's go back to Twitchimus Maximus. Let's see who is doing the things and the stuff.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
How dare you? Super is playing Tarkov. So is Rhino. Let's see. Rip.
Witchy's playing Sea of Thieves.
That is true. I haven't raided Super in a while. We're gonna raid Super. What is
Purple is playing Sea of Thieves. Just saying, but Super's good.
Purple justice. Okay, no, we're gonna go to Super. So let's do this. I happen to know that Purple and Witchy are playing Drunk Sea of Thieves. And,
Probably with Stunt Mama.
Probably, but definitely with Stunt Mama and somebody else. Kronos, maybe? I think Kronos. Anyway, we are going to head off for the night. So everybody have a good 2 weeks, and we will be back soon. We love your face, Akios. If you are a sub, please use this. Oh, I haven't updated that, but that's okay. I'll have it for next time. If you are not a sub, I love you just as much, and please use this one. And we are gonna go raid Super as soon as I copy my own.
Thanks for asking.
Raid. Thanks for asking.
I'm Super. Thanks
my
for
God.
asking.
All right.
Owner biting.
Good night,
fucker.
everybody.
Sorry.